Hello and welcome to the Killing a Bird with Four Stone podcast. It's me, Ben, with Twain, Noah, and Vince. And so if you've never listened to the podcast before, we basically talk about whatever we feel like talking about and give our take on it. So if you want to hear us more often, then go follow us on YouTube and or subscribe to us on YouTube. Wrong word. And hit the little bell icon so you know when our videos are released. Comment anything you want to hear us talk about, and follow us on Instagram because we sometimes do giveaways and we also post little snippets of our episodes.
Yes, sir.
Look out for those. Without further ado, how are you guys doing?
Doing good. Super Bowl Sunday was a success in my story for me. That's for sure. Told you guys. Brady's coming back.
Yeah, need to come back.
Huh? No, but I mean he surpassed a lot of expectations. Like people thought the Chiefs were taking it. Like even I thought the Chiefs were gonna win it, but
all the professionals all thought the Chiefs would win. But
yeah,
their O-line crumbled.
Yeah,
sure. Yeah, but didn't they have two replaced tackles in? Like the second line?
Yeah, I think they might have had some replacement, and what's his name? Mahomes had a sore toe or something like that. So.
Turf toe.
Yeah, well he had a turf toe like 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
Like last week after coming off the concussion, people thought he was going to be bad because of the concussion and because of the toe, and then he was amazing.
But I mean, their defense wasn't helping them either, so
you couldn't stop them at all. So bad.
Yeah, I know, it was crazy, dude. When Gronk got 2 TDs, I was like, "Are you kidding me?" This guy was like retired just last year.
Well, we all knew he wasn't going to stay.
He was 31.
Yeah, we all knew he was going to come back.
But it's kind of crazy how he went to Tampa Bay with Brady, though. They won it again. Yeah. There's so many Patriot fans that hate that duo now just because they left like that.
I don't know why you could blame them.
There's a lot of football fans that hate them, though.
Yeah. Dude, 6 championships. So now I think Brady has more championships than any organization.
That's true.
Is that possible? Yeah, I think it was
New
6
England
for the
and
Patriots.
The Steelers have 6.
Yeah, and now he has 7. So like, bro, like suck on that for real.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Twain wasn't too happy about that game, anyways. I know that for sure.
Refs were bullshit.
Yeah, they were the refs.
The refs were bad.
How do you
the
not?
penalties were just terrible.
Well,
like, why would you do the penalty for that?
Can I just finish my sentence?
All I said never started the sentence. You just said that the refs were shit.
Refs were terrible. How do you not call a single flag on a team until the third quarter?
Well, maybe if they played more disciplined, they would have won that game.
They had one in the first.
Yeah,
you can't blame 9 penalties for how many yards all on the refs.
I'm not blaming it all on the refs.
There are some calls that were
Swiss
bogus,
cheese,
like the Matthew call and the TD. That's not a good call, but like
Brady went to get Matthew one time and they gave Matthew the 15 yards. Like what the hell is that?
But Matthew, I'm pretty sure.
What?
He initiated it, but then Brady followed him up.
Yeah, Brady came to him.
It's like they didn't give anything.
You're allowed to
Brady
trip a
after
guy.
that. It was stupid.
Yeah, well, maybe you never know what was said about that. Maybe the guy was just getting in his head. So, like, he could have talked about his family, bro. You never know.
Yeah, but Brady could have done the same. What's your point?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah, it's possible.
But still, Kansas, like a lot of their penalties were like offsides and stuff like this, or like interfering the passer, and it's like
blocking or holding.
We're not playing well. I was like, why are you doing that? Like,
there
you
was a
go
lot
through
of
the whole year, and then
there's a lot of holding, but some of them, like I saw some D-line stuff that was not warranted at all.
I know.
But Kelsey dropped some big passes, man.
Oh, the wide receivers just didn't do anything.
Didn't Hill get hit in the face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had his hands and it went poof.
When Mahomes
did
the
when he fell, that was insane. Imagine
he was diving.
They would have got
what
that.
Was that?
Oh my god,
bro! He received it on the helmet. Like they didn't play good. They didn't do a single touchdown.
Hill in the first half had like less than 10 yards. No, he had like none.
Yeah, no, he had none, and then
but the Chiefs. You can't blame the rest. The Chiefs don't do anything, and you can't blame the Bucks for having a good game plan.
Yeah, they played freaking well too. I'm not putting
Hill's
anything
got
past them.
double team, and what did he do? He didn't do anything. So like, that's props on the Bucks side.
I just don't get how. I know I'm not an expert at football or anything, but I don't get how he was doubled and Kelsey would run down the middle and still be covered. I was like, dude, couldn't you find a play where if a man, do you have an open man?
There was a stretch where Kelsey did good.
Sorensen.
Yeah, there was a stretch. That's true.
There was a stretch where Kelsey was not dropping anything, and you were giving them yards. And then I suppose they switched that up. Or
the
something.
worst is whenever Mahomes would run just like 30 yards back, man, and then he just like there's no play after that.
Did you see that stat where it was Mahomes ran over 500 yards before passes?
Bro, that's crazy.
He would run over 500 yards. That's the most by any game this year. By any quarterback.
Also, like injuries really messed them up. Like the O-line, I mean, you can't expect them to do that good when you like switch positions, like on.
Yeah, but just the people who got the TDs though, Gronk, AB. Yeah, there was the Fournette.
I thought AB wasn't gonna play.
Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna play either.
AB was gonna...
And then he gets a TD. I'm like, what? He's in the lineup. I didn't even know.
No, same. I didn't notice him before that.
So dude, like, wait, what? So dude made $700K. Yes,
a lot of people made a lot of bonuses though, just off that game.
Wasn't there a Florida businessman who invested like $7 million or bet $7 million on Tampa?
I don't know, man.
On who?
I heard about that.
There was big. The odds were obviously against him. They were the underdog, so he must have made a boatload of cash.
But he was like known for making huge sports bets, and he made a $7 million bet on Tampa. I heard it. I don't know where, but
that dude just got even richer.
For sure. Being able to bet $7 million and then tripling it probably.
Dude,
probably more than tripling. But like with how Tampa Bay played and how the Chiefs played. The fact that like Tampa Bay was the underdog, that's crazy.
Yeah,
like, Tampa Bay was never supposed to make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, dude, they were 7-5 to start the season.
But now that you look at that game, like they washed them, like they destroyed them.
Yeah, it was. But
the fact that Brady went through Breeze, Rodgers, and Mahomes to get his ring,
it's crazy.
That's insane.
That was cool.
But did you
Rodgers got MVP?
What? Yeah, I know that's sick too. I like that. He deserved it. He played amazing.
That was a side note.
I didn't know that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, Rodgers got MVP.
That was a good game.
How old is he? 38, 39?
Toyn, you were saying something.
Well, I was gonna say, do you think Tom Brady played that great? Honestly,
yeah.
I think he played really good.
I think pretty well. Mahomes outshined him just by the fact of dealing with his O-line.
Mahomes legit couldn't do anything. He was alone. Like, you can't blame him.
Yeah, but
Mahomes
played just well, the way he moved and still, like, he could have lost so many more yards and been sacked so many more times.
He played good. He played good.
No, it's possible, yeah.
I think Mahomes played better than Brady, but Brady played 100%. Like he needed to play.
Yeah.
He was still, like, the first half, he missed, like, 2 passes?
Yeah. But,
crazy.
What's crazy is that other than Kelsey and Tyreek, the other receivers on Kansas City were just terrible.
Even Hill, like, he didn't.
Well, he wasn't able to do much.
He couldn't do much.
Yeah, they doubled him.
But the offense for the Chiefs should have anticipated that Hill was going to get doubled the whole game.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
But I mean,
the other wide receiver should have showed up.
But even if he's getting doubled, Mahomes doesn't even have the time to pass it to someone. He's already, after 2 seconds, there are 3 on him.
It was more, the other guys could have gotten open. It's just that Mahomes had no time all the time. He kept running. That's crazy. It's like, I don't know. That was nuts.
Man, after the 3-0, I was like, man, this is going to be a good game. And then,
never scored a TD.
Jeez, they didn't score a TD, bro.
It was the first time
31-6,
31-9? More than one possession.
31-9, yeah.
What do you guys think of the performance?
I didn't watch.
Weekend?
Seriously?
I kind of liked it. It was kind of
I hate those. I hate those shows so much.
Bro, it's the first time that they could ever use the field. Usually that field is full.
Exactly.
No, I hate it. I don't care for it. Just show me football.
Plus, it was a bunch of songs that we knew. Like, it was like hit songs too.
It was really good. Honestly, it was one of the.
I'm not a big The Weeknd fan, so I don't really care.
Bro, he was sick when he came for the FEC The Weeknd.
Bro, he was dog water.
Huh?
When he came to the FEC?
When he was at the FEC, bro?
He had a terrible show.
Bro, I loved it, man.
I don't remember.
Really? I thought
it wasn't bad, Vince.
I thought the audio sucked. like he really didn't perform well. I
Well,
thought,
it was his first show of a voyons,
like outside.
tournée.
Yeah.
The tour?
Yeah, it was the first show of his tour, so they were trying the audio and trying new songs, and so
Bro, I loved it,
course
man.
it's gonna be a trial.
It was sick because I knew like all the songs too that he sang.
Where were you guys situated though?
We were like in the
Dead
middle.
center,
Yeah.
dead center. Genre,
Yeah,
maybe
I was a little further than center, so maybe that's why. But like in the back, it was terrible.
Oh, okay, well, we were up close. Everyone's vibing, jumping.
Have you guys seen all the memes that they put up about it?
Oh yeah, the dizzy thing.
There's so many things.
I knew
when
it.
he's running through the glow thing.
I called it. There was gonna be memes.
They always
about
make
that.
memes about it.
Yeah, they always make memes on everything.
Crazy.
So when you're FaceTiming your friends when you're super drunk, it's just the background's all blurry and stuff like that. That's pretty funny.
Mahomes looking for open receivers, and he's like running through the glow.
yeah. That was the best one I saw, to be honest.
That's funny.
Mahomes running. There's a lot of memes on that too.
Yeah.
Dude,
But
there's one of his throws. He's like freaking like falling. He just throws it.
Yeah, it's the one
There's
where
one of them where he has his leg in his hand and he threw it.
Yeah.
Like the guy is holding his leg and he's like falling over and he still threw
Like,
it.
And it was
like
a
three
spiral too. It was a
passes.
sick throw.
Yeah.
he had like 3 passes where he was falling.
Yeah. Some were questionable that like should have got picked or something like that at least, but
Plus the interceptions he had 2, right? Both of them were like deflections, and then someone
Yeah.
caught it, and I was like, oh.
but the first
so
one, the
unlucky.
first
I was
no, but
like-
the first one was a smart deflection. It wasn't as much.
Yeah, of course.
The second one was
like
the
them
game.
trying to catch it, and it was just
The second one, the game was over, and the guy just like caught it. Like
exactly.
no one. Really
And then
cared
they
about it.
went in front of the camera.
Oh yeah, that was insane, bro. They're all just like they
Everyone was
rip
there.
off their
Whole team.
helmets.
that's nothing new. Like it always happens.
Yeah,
No,
no,
I
but it
know,
was still
I know,
sick.
but it was still
Yeah.
sick.
Game's over. You know you got a Super Bowl ring. You're like,
I
That
I
was
was
that.
watching it
Wait.
with
Also,
I was
Brady.
watching it with my girlfriend's
Okay.
parents, and they were just looking at COVID things like the whole time, commenting on all the COVID stuff, how no one's wearing masks and all this.
Oh,
and
I
it's
did.
like,
I did that.
Watch
Too.
football,
I did
please.
that too.
That's
But it's so
ridiculous.
stupid. It's so stupid.
Well, you're in Florida though.
They're in Florida.
I know, but did you see how many people there were there?
22,000.
25. I heard
It was
25.
half capacity.
but you
I heard
saw it
25K.
wasn't just people in the stands. You know there were
Yeah, of
like
course.
I know, but
Yeah.
there's still
Yeah.
25K
Yeah, I know.
people, like in
Yeah.
the middle.
Yeah,
of
but
the
those
pandemic.
stadiums are huge, bro. Those stadiums are huge.
I know, but it's still stupid.
They're definitely not 2 meters apart.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they were not.
What are the cases
No way.
in the United
Oh,
States?
Florida's like in the world epicenter for that right now. They don't care.
Florida doesn't care. Florida opened their stadiums like this summer.
Yeah,
They were allowing the Florida Buccaneers were allowing their Tampa Bay Buccaneers, sorry, were allowing the stadiums to be half capacity like almost all season.
I find that so stupid.
I have a friend who was in Florida not too long ago, and she went to Starbucks, and as soon as she got outside the Starbucks, she saw 3 guys just preaching to God, like just in the air, saying like COVID does not exist, blah 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 blah. They were just going off about COVID. It was like just so awkward. She just continued to walk in and went back
These
to her
people,
place.
like, I don't want to, like, I'm sure there's some good people in Florida, but my God, they look so, like, they look like they're not there, bro.
I'm just saying this is probably one of the best transitions into our next segment.
Hey, you know,
No, but for real, like props to
Take it
all of
over.
us that are on that. Ben, you want to explain what the segment is?
Of course. So our next segment, we're going to be talking about the most random and ridiculous Florida man news stories you can ever think of, because we looked up random dates on Google, and I mean, shout out Google. I don't know, should I plug them? Or,
Huh? No,
we
should
went
I
on
like
Google.
plug
wouldn't plug,
Google
I
or?
wouldn't plug.
We went on Google, wrote Florida man, and then the random date.
Yeah, so there was like a challenge going on.
And
Exactly.
to our surprise, every day there's something fucked up that happens.
So what we'll kind of do is we'll kind of explain the story, and the others need to try and guess what the headline was for that news story.
Exactly. We're gonna pretend like we're the Florida man, and we're gonna be crazy for a bit.
I mean,
guess.
some of those I don't know if I can pretend.
No, like the two that I have, I don't know if I can pretend. I don't know.
No,
Like, there's one that I might be able. The other one I definitely cannot.
But I just
I have
no,
my
but it
whole
could just be like a
story thinking
little.
in my head. No worries.
It could just be like a little 30-second to minute, just like background story, and just you hit them with it, and people try and guess it. Like it doesn't need to be anything complicated.
You can even put it as someone else. That way, it's easier to explain. I don't mind.
Someone else. Does
Like,
anyone
this
want
guy.
to? Does anyone
walks
want to
up
start us
and-
off?
I don't want. Well, I feel like Ben is ready for
I don't
it.
mind. if you
Ben's
want me
pretty
to.
solid
I have,
on these stories.
I have a freaking good one. That's all I'm saying.
I just hope
We
you
all-
don't have one of mine though.
We all wrote
Yeah.
down.
You want me to save
three
the
or
best for
four.
last, or do you want?
Yeah,
me
save
to-
your best for last. Save your best for last.
I'll put my. Which one do I think my best one is?
We all have like
Okay.
3 to 4.
I have 2.
Yeah, whatever.
3 here.
Whatever, it's all right. Go ahead, Ben.
So I'll explain it as someone else because
Okay, go ahead.
it's just easier. So there's a man, and basically he gets cheated on with his wife. So he's not very happy to begin with. He's just very upset. Okay, and he goes home, and he's a drug addict at the same time. So he's on meth and all this stuff, and he's going crazy, and he's thinking about his wife, and he's like, man, he's just pissed. And then he looks to his bed and sees his wife in the bed, and then just starts stabbing it and tearing apart his mattress and throwing it everywhere and just like going crazy. So then his neighbors call the cops on him, and he gets arrested.
Man stabs mattress, gets arrested. That's my headline. Florida man stabs mattress and gets arrested.
Florida man on meth stabs mattress instead of wife.
That's pretty good.
What's yours, Vince?
I'm gonna go with Florida man on meth stabs repeatedly mattress. instead
Mattress
of
as if it
wife.
was a person.
Instead
Okay,
of wife gets arrested.
So the title, the headline is "Meth Smoking Florida Man Attacks Mattress in Jealous Rage." I looked into it, and this is what happened.
The best we'll see, but we won't show them. But the best are the ones with video, man. They show proof of the guy.
They just have their
Video.
mug shots on mine. Oh my god.
Yeah, mine only
Some of
had
these
the
people look
mugshot.
scary.
Okay. All right, I can say one now. I just got that way. Let me
ahead.
just pop mine up. Okay. All right. So I don't know how I should say it. Should I say this? Yeah, I'll say it as someone else. Okay. So my friend goes to Walmart, and you know how at Walmart you have pretty much anything you can buy, okay? From food to appliances to freaking clothes. He goes into the stuffed animal section in Walmart.
Oh no.
No.
He goes into the stuffed animal section in Walmart, and he's feeling a little kinky. He's feeling a little horny, you know. And I don't know about you, but the most attractive stuffed animal in the world has to be Olaf from friggin' Frozen. It has to be it. So my freaking friend, he comes up, he's just dry humping the crap out of this, okay? He's dry humping it. And then he ejaculates and gets caught.
He discharged on Olaf?
Discharged on Olaf. Discharged on Olaf.
Did he put it back? That's my question. Like, what?
No,
Did
right
he buy
after-
it?
What do you do with it? Is it
No,
evidence?
right after he
With
discharged, bro,
proof.
he
With
got
video.
he got arrested.
Does that one have a video?
No,
Wait, was he naked? No, a dry hump. Dry
no,
Dry hump.
he was dry humping,
Yeah.
ejaculated.
God, that's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Imagine he puts it back in the kid that gets that Olaf, man. Poor kid.
You wouldn't even notice it's white.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean, there might be some smell to it.
No, but he
It's a
didn't.
Florida man.
Oh my god.
All right,
Jack.
what do you think it is?
This is Florida man arrested for assault on Olaf.
Florida man arrested for dry humping figurine or whatever stuffed
Stuffed
animal.
animal,
Stuffed animal.
Yeah.
What do you think, Vince?
I'm gonna go Florida man arrested after performing sexual acts to Olaf stuffed animal.
Okay, the headline was Florida man caught exposing himself to an Olaf stuffed animal in pillow aisle. Walmart pillow aisle.
Oh my god.
What a freaking-
That is crazy, bro.
So this is just the freaking gateway to
Was
these
he
stories.
arrested? Of
Yeah, he
course.
was arrested.
Oh my god.
Do you do prison for that?
No, I don't know. He just
Would
got a
you
little,
do-
probably
I don't
30
even
days
know
or
what
something.
you
I
would
don't know. Yeah,
get.
what would you
public
get?
public nudity or something like that. I don't know. Well, he was just
Probably.
dry humping it.
What if
so
it's
I don't
dry?
know.
humping?
Fine.
Yeah,
And definitely not allowed back in.
his face will be
I
on.
love
the
how it was a
Walmart.
Walmart too. That's like the most
But
typical.
that's like people of Walmart.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah, people of Wall.
Those are the best segments from Joe Santagato, man. He's got some good videos on that.
People of Walmart.
All right, Twain or Vince, you want to hit us?
I got
or
one.
what?
All right, I got one. So, a couple of my buddies and I, we were just down for some disc golf
Okay.
down
Alright, fair enough.
at the
typical
club down
Saturday
there.
afternoon activity.
Yeah, just disc golfing with the homies. So it's going well. We're up on the third hole, and all of a sudden, my disc just shanks left right into a pond. So I have to go get it. I go in knee deep in the mud. So I bend over to get it, and all of a sudden, a freaking massive alligator just bites my face, gnaws at my face, and drags me into the mud. And then I get hospitalized, and they fix up my face. And that's my story.
Okay.
While
Headline.
playing.
Florida
headline
man
is
becomes
disco.
faceless due to alligator. Alligator chomps.
Florida man loses facial features while playing disc golf with friends.
An alligator?
To alligator.
Pretty long headline.
Bro,
I don't even know. There's so much.
I don't know. It could be as simple as like Florida golf man assault.
Disc golf. Don't disrespect
Disc
my sport.
golf.
Disc golf.
Assaulted
Gets
by
attacked
crocodile.
by alligator. Bro, that's crazy though. You know how scary that is?
Dude, you lose your
Usually the
face.
stories end up with like them being arrested. But man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The headline is Florida man bitten in the face by alligator while playing disc golf.
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah, that was pretty straightforward.
I mean, they got it down.
That's crazy.
Bro, imagine.
Imagine
Yeah.
just
He didn't die, dude.
No man, they just fixed up his mug as they mentioned.
Bitten in the face.
Yeah, and the alligator tried to drag him in the pond.
I feel like crocodiles have pretty big mouths to nip your face, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if you
No,
got bit in
maybe
the
it was
face,
like-
it's your
it was
whole
like-
face.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
the whole thing.
ow, oh man,
That's crazy.
That's kind of funny.
that's nuts.
Damn.
That was on my birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday, Dwayne.
It was last year, by the way.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, of course.
Was last year?
Yeah, last year on my birthday.
So,
All right, Vince,
bro,
what you
so
got?
while we were at the restaurant, this dude was getting
Just
Chomped
nod
on.
by her.
This man had another snack, bro. This dude was the snack.
I mean, maybe he was trying to get frisky with the alligator.
Ooh. We don't know with Florida man.
yeah.
We never know.
I wait. I don't even know how to do that one.
Just do one of them. Who cares?
I'll say. Me and Noah have similar friends, and one of my friends, instead of going for stuffed animals, he prefers the real thing. And there's nothing more
no.
attractive than a nice dolphin. So my friend goes to the zoo and decides to get
Oh my
kind of
God.
frisky with a. Actually, no, it wasn't even a zoo. I'm tripping. He just goes up to a dolphin and decides to
ocean?
get. Hey, listen. There's no information on where it is. It's just a dolphin, and
They don't want
decides to
expose which dolphin it is.
and decides to go get a little frisky with it.
Oh my
Dolphin
God.
style?
I guess. Did you guys know that dolphins actually are
Enjoy having
animals?
sex. Yeah.
Oh, really?
crazy.
They're mammals. I knew that.
That's the only other animal that enjoys having sex.
Oh yeah.
So do you think he enjoyed it? Like the dolphin?
Would you like if a dolphin had sex with you?
I mean, I don't know.
I'll let you
I've never
discover
seen a
that on your
dolphin,
own.
Like, I've never seen a dolphin like still in the water. I can just imagine them like out of the water kind of thing.
Yeah. Not
I
still.
can just
like,
imagine him.
staying there.
I just imagine the guy swimming after the dolphins.
Like the
trying to get to him.
Zohan. Like the Zohan. That was an elite
Oh,
scene in the
man.
Zohan. Dude.
Oh man.
What a great
great
movie.
man.
movies.
Okay, my
Stupid.
headline. The headline for that one is Florida man sexually assaults dolphin. That's it.
Florida man tries to explore sexually with dolphins.
Florida man accused of rape of dolphin.
I was gonna say that too.
No, it's Florida man had sex with dolphin, says it seduced him.
It's seduced.
But I mean, you missed out a part in the story. You gotta like.
No, I mean, he said it was the most sexual thing you could think of. It was hot.
I mean, you gotta
Enjoyed
talk
it.
about how the dolphin was like winking at you and just swimming around the
That's
boat.
crazy.
There was no details on what seduced him.
That's pretty funny though.
Says it seduced him.
I just love how
Do you think
wide-
that's
It
gonna help
reminds-
your case.
What's the? But I don't think he was charged. What's the movie of the octopus? It
The
reminds me of
octopus
that.
teacher.
Yeah, that.
The octopus teacher?
That's a documentary where a guy falls, like a researcher. On
Oh yeah.
He goes and dives every day and he falls in love with an octopus.
Yeah, that's a bit whack.
It's the same thing. Or there's this video on YouTube. It's this guy who like same thing but with his car. Like he.
Oh,
becomes
yeah.
sexually
My
that's
Strange Addictions.
attracted.
Yeah.
My Strange Addictions.
That's crazy.
That's really fun. I just like how wide of a
That's-
range we can get with these stories. Like you go from having sex with your freaking dolphin.
Someone's. This one, the next one I have is like not even like no one's even been even close to it. I don't even get it.
Okay. All right. Let's see what you got.
So I'm sitting in my car, right? And I'm right outside of a Dunkin'. I just went in, got myself a coffee. I'm on my way home from work. And I had my donut in my hand. I was about to take a bite. And then suddenly I look over and there's a cop with a gun to my window. Put it down. And I was like, what the hell? I dropped the donut. I was like, Jesus, I didn't know he wanted it that bad kind of thing. And then he goes and I open my door. He takes the donut and he's like, this is evidence. Get in the car. So then he takes me down to the station and everything. And finally, he apparently thought that my donut had meth in it, but yeah, it didn't. It didn't have meth in it.
What?
Okay,
Even
Florida
know
man
where to
arrested
get-
for
I
having
got-
meth in his donut.
Florida man accused of having meth-infused donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have went for Twain's as well.
So I didn't say the full thing, but he was fined a certain amount that I'll give it to you, but it's Florida man gets $37,000 500 fine after officer thought donut glaze was meth.
But was it?
That's a hefty
No,
fine.
it wasn't.
He was
So
a
he got
Dunkin'
fined
Donut.
for something that he didn't do.
It wasn't meth. I think the guy was looked at like people thought that he was a drug addict and stuff. So then when they saw that he had a donut, they were like, "Oh, for sure, there's drugs in that." So they took the donut, but there was no meth in it. There was
Cop
nothing
probably
wrong
ate the
with it.
donut.
But like he was still fined for something that he didn't do.
No, but they
Or
took-
it's
they
the
gave
cop
him
that
back
was
after.
fined.
No, it was the guy who was
No, I don't
fined.
think the
But
cop-
I don't know if
guy
he
was
ended up
fined
getting
37,000.
How'd you screw up that bad though?
I don't even know.
Shouldn't they at least
Donut.
taste it to see if it's any good?
One of the lines in the article says a different test later proved the substance was sugar from the Krispy Kreme donuts he'd eaten. I didn't see it was Krispy Kreme, my bad.
Okay. That was pretty funny though. I like that one. Okay, mine next one is okay, so after a long day of school, you're walking home, you got two of your buddies. So you're just walking, you're having fun, you're just talking about your day, how much homework you got, and then you start to get hungry. Okay? Everyone gets hungry on the way home. You want to have a snack.
Did he eat him?
No. But no, knowing me, because I'm with one of my friends, knowing me, I brought pancakes in my backpack. Okay, and my
Course,
buddy
like
brought
everybody does.
and my buddy brought a table and chairs. Okay,
In his
so
backpack?
yeah, in his backpack. No, he's carrying a table and 2 chairs. Okay.
Okay.
So we're just walking home, and then we get really, really hungry while we're in the middle of an intersection. So I say, "Hey, man, put down the table, put down the chairs. Let's eat our pancakes right now." And then that's the end of the story. We're eating pancakes in the middle of an intersection.
Sounds like they were planning to do that.
Yeah, it sounds like a viral video type of idea.
It didn't quite sound like you were coming home from school when you did that.
Dude's carrying a chair.
Dude has some
Table.
old soggy pancakes that waited all day in his backpack.
These guys were fined, though. These guys were fined for eating in the middle of an intersection.
I mean, was it worth it though?
Well, if it's a viral video, maybe. Oh,
There was the
speaking of viral video, I saw this video on TikTok. It was on Snapchat. It's a girl called, I'm not going to say her name or whatever, but she went to like put product in her in her hair
Oh, I
to
know
make
what
it
you mean.
like stick or like not move or whatever. But she ran out of that product, so she decides to spray her hair with Gorilla Glue. And then she films herself and she says like it's been like this for like a month or whatever, and her hair is legit stuck there, like it doesn't move. And she was later like hospitalized to like remove everything.
Instead of shaving your head?
I don't know.
You
You
what
can't
she
shave
had.
because it was like
I mean,
so
it's-
stuck to her head.
It's glued.
It's
how
No,
do
but
you
if you
do it?
shave her hair,
You can't because
You
the
can't.
razor
Glue.
can't get under because it's so
It's
stuck to her hair.
glue.
I thought she like did just the hair that was like on the
No,
bottom.
no, it was
No,
like
No,
a
it was on her
flattened-
scalp. Yeah.
Ah,
That's crazy. I
Is
saw
she from
this.
Florida?
I mean, she might be.
She
Might
might
be
be.
from
Wait, let me check. She's
Look at
Florida.
fact check.
But imagine to what extent you have to go to like go. I don't have that hair product anymore. What else could I use? Maybe some mayonnaise.
That's
no.
the smart
Dude,
choice.
go with
Uh,
like coconut oil or something like that, whatever that freaking
Well,
stuff
coconut oil is just gonna make it really slimy.
is. Yeah, well, it's better than
I would have gone maple syrup. I think maple
Gorilla
syrup.
Glue.
Maple syrup. is-
She's Louisiana girl.
Oh, not too far.
Shout out.
All right.
Yeah, shout out to her. My headline, I could just say my headline. We don't need to guess mine. Headline was Florida man Florida man ticketed after eating pancakes in the middle of an intersection. So yeah, that was
Pretty straightforward.
pretty straightforward. Is it Twain's turn?
Yeah, it was my turn.
All right. We're just waiting for Noah to.
I don't know how I'm gonna tell this one though, because it's yeah, okay. I'll go first person. I can. So all right, you guys ready?
Yep.
I'm ready.
Mine will be first person.
School.
Saying it like a
I'm
poem.
Presenting.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Poetry Slam.
It's like you're asking, when you're presenting
No, I was
like in
I was just gonna.
school and you're waiting for the teacher to give you the A-OK.
Yeah. Is it okay? Can I?
So
So
you're
I was looking
Can I
at
go?
Ben. He was looking away. That's why.
So you're just like waiting and you're like,
Awkward.
he's grading and you're just
Yeah.
like, you may go.
You may go.
Twain, you may go.
Thank you. So it was after work. I called my usual Uber, and then I saw that I was a man named Raphael who was gonna come
A
get
man
me.
of culture.
Yes, Raphael. So once I got on the Uber, Raphael just started yelling at me that he wanted 5 stars and that he really needed it bad for his career, and or else he wanted his wife and kids to come to Florida with him, and that he needed more money. So, and at one point he just kept on not doing his stop signs and just not looking at his angle mort,
Yeah, his blind spot.
blind spots.
that
So I was thinking, man, this guy deserves a 2 to 3 stars. And then once I gave him the 2-star, he got out the car, pulled over, then he was like, "Yeah, let's get it on." We started fighting, but I had nothing to fight with. This dude just got his keys on him, and so I reached for the car's antenna, and I started beating his ass with the antenna. But once the antenna broke, there was this old lady walking on the sidewalk, so I just grabbed her cane and kept beating him with the cane. So there you go. There's my story.
The life of an Uber driver, huh?
Of course.
That's pretty funny.
That's insane. Man, no, Uber driver assaults
Assaults a client or a customer
with cane and antenna.
for not giving a 5-star rating, something like that.
Yeah, the 5-star rating must be in there. Actually, I don't know. Florida man beats Uber driver over Uber scores or rating. Something like that.
All right.
With
That
cane.
would be my gate. Yeah, with cane.
It's
Or no,
Florida man-
with antenna, because that's more like
Funny, yeah.
wow.
All right,
Yeah,
I got it. Florida man arrested for beating up Uber driver with antenna and bystander's cane.
And bystander's cane. Ah, yes, of course.
That was cool.
That's pretty funny.
My guy
Was the rating like real, or did you
No, I
incorporate
brought it up because I had
Made it
no
up,
idea
okay.
why they would
That-
fight.
Yeah, that would have been funny.
So
though,
what's
if it
the
was,
real story? The real story is just they start fighting?
They just
It
got
just says
mad.
they fought, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like the bystander said they both hopped out at the same time and started fighting. And then he grabbed the antenna of the car and started whacking him with it.
That's crazy.
That's again on my birthday.
Happy
Your
birthday.
birthday is quite eventful.
I mean, it might be a national holiday down in Florida.
That's crazy.
Great.
So,
Well,
Vince.
Vince
my
is up.
turn.
Yeah, it's your second.
Right. Damn, this one's gonna be tough. All right. So, I'm a part of the SWAT team, and on a Friday, on a given night, I didn't read further. I received a call saying that there was a fight, a standoff between a man and his family. So I was told that the standoff has been happening for 4 hours. And what was happening is that the Florida man was threatening his family with Coldplay lyrics. So me and my guys arrive on site and we offer the man pizza, and the man stops threatening his family.
With Coldplay lyrics.
That's mine.
How? Why is SWAT there?
And why is their first tactic, want some pizza?
Oh,
They
bro,
stop
yeah.
threatening each other. My next story goes perfectly with Vince's. It's so funny.
I bet it will be SWAT disables Florida man threatening family with pizza.
And why was he threatening them with Coldplay lyrics?
I don't understand what
don't
Coldplay song he's using or
Look at the
Paradise.
stars.
Paradise.
I don't know. When I read this, I was so confused because like there's so much happening. There's so many questions.
Pizza saves
some
the
kind of
day
cartoon.
as Florida man tries to assault people with Coldplay lyrics.
That would have been
I can
good.
just imagine the guy is like up next to his daughter and just yelling at her. Just like singing but
It
like
was all
yelling at her.
yellow.
Paradise.
I don't know what Coldplay lyric. I'll look it up. I didn't see any lyrics. What it was is Florida man who allegedly threatened family with Coldplay lyrics ends standoff after SWAT promises him pizza.
And how were they like all disabled and like, yeah, no, we're not dealing with this, man.
We're
Like,
like,
oh, you're getting me pizza? Oh, you're such a nice guy. And
We're
he just
done.
stops.
I was
Why
hungry.
the
Okay.
SWAT is there?
I was just hangry.
Must have had like some kind of gun or something. Because if the SWAT's there,
No,
it's
they
not for
weren't
him
even the
yelling.
same. The dude threatened his family via phone, like by texting. So he was texting them
Like
lyrics.
line by
of-
line, Joe.
And there was a standoff for 4 hours, and then the SWAT arrived, offered the man pizza.
They weren't even in the same room. How was that a standoff?
I don't.
Imagine me aggressively texting Ben some Coldplay lyrics and he
All
feels
caps.
endangered.
All caps.
caps.
Like,
It's like
most
when-
aggressive
it's like
way
when-
to do it.
It's like when people go on Tinder and they text the lyrics and it's like a story and people are like,
Yeah.
what? But with Coldplay lyrics.
Maybe he
And they felt
was
threatened.
Maybe he was pranking them. And he saw an opportunity to get free pizza.
It was
Yeah,
prank.
man, he got free pizza out of it, so.
Dude, you should do it every single day now. Free pizza.
It didn't say that he was charged or anything, so man just got himself pizza,
A free pizza.
free pizza.
Okay, I'll say mine even if it's I think Ben's turn because it has to do with
Go ahead.
somewhat with Vince's. Okay, so this same guy who just threatened someone with Coldplay lyrics, the next day ordered another pizza, and he ordered this pizza because his whole family was over. His dad, his mom, his cousins, all that. The whole family's there, and he just got of just a flashback and everything, and he hates his life right now. And his first reaction was to grab the pizza and slap his dad with the pizza and hit him and assault him with it because he helped birth him. So because his dad helped birth him, he was just taking it out on his dad with the pizza.
You brought me into this world. You're gonna take me out of it.
It was the same guy. No, it wasn't actually the same guy, but imagine.
I
He
mean,
used the pizza that he got from the SWAT too.
now the type of pizza does get interesting, though. If it's a meat lovers, it's got some weight to it. You
It's got
do some real
pineapple in there,
damage.
it's spicy.
Oh, if it's pineapple,
That hurts. It just burns. Not good.
no, maybe it's just a sauce pizza. Oh, that must burn like straight off the
Cheese
oven.
pizza.
Okay, no, without the cheese, just the
Yeah,
sauce.
he planned it. He planned it. Do you want
Oh, yeah.
pops? Do you want pizza? Yeah, sure. Just sauce. Bro, that must burn.
Boiling sauce.
Boiling
sauce.
You knew when you get like
assaults father with pizza for his role in his birth.
You're pretty close.
Was he arrested?
I don't know. Wait, let me see.
Did you get arrested for that? That sounds like a family problem. More than
Okay,
anything.
tell me what you think your headlines are, and then I'll say it first.
What
After,
was
I mean.
Ben's?
Man assaults father with pizza for his role in birth.
I would say the same thing, but take away the last part and say depressed man. Depressed Florida man slaps father. Yeah.
I'm going Florida man beats his father up with pizza for bringing him to life.
That's pretty close.
That's a
It was Florida man arrested after hitting dad with pizza because he was mad he helped birth him.
Oh,
he
I had
was
the birth him part.
arrested.
Oh, there you go.
So he was arrested.
Yeah, he was arrested.
That's insane, man. Oh my god.
Imagine going to jail and you're
For
like,
slapping your dad with pizza.
If you had to slap somebody
got
with
the
the
cuffs
pizza,
on.
though. If you had to slap somebody,
That was worth it.
if you had to slap somebody with a pizza, what type of pizza are you taking? Like, I
Dude,
mean, I'm going
Gotta be a pizza that like you don't necessarily like because you don't want to waste it.
I'd say frozen pizza.
I was gonna say the same thing.
No, but it's like delivery. We're saying like delivery.
No. I'm going pizza pockets because they're always way too hot. I'm just burning this dude.
Those are hot, but you can throw those like a freaking like hockey puck.
I'm going like stuffed crust.
Okay,
Oh,
so-
that burns more. Good idea.
Exactly.
The Domino's ones crust is pretty hard. Like it's a tough crust.
You need
you
a
just-
thick
I'd say
crust.
Domino's one.
Mm,
The Domino's stuffed one. Oh, now they're not gonna sponsor this. Eh?
I mean,
They're
doesn't mean
delicious.
that they're
I mean-
a solid crust.
I mean, we have
They're
62
solid.
subscribers. We've got clout now, so I'm just saying.
Yo, Domino's hit us up.
Just saying. Just saying.
Domino's, holla at Chiguala.
That's all. That's all for my stories. I said all my three.
Yeah, you got mine as well.
Ben,
I got one
what was your
more.
turn? Yeah, I got one
Okay.
more too.
So, I'm walking, just having a casual afternoon, and I'm walking through the park, and I see all the kids playing. And I hate when you have that one conversation with your parents about like the birds and the bees and like how awkward that is, and I figure like why not get it over with so that the parents just don't have to deal with it anymore. So then I walk into this play structure. There's a bunch of children playing, and I climb to the tallest thing there is there. And of course, I'm getting some looks. It's a little odd for a fully grown man to be climbing to the top of this thing. But, in my head, it was the right thing to do. So I just started yelling exactly how children are made at the top of my lungs. I was soon then after tackled by a police officer and arrested.
So what? He was like on top of a big module or something like that.
Yelling
Pretty
how
much what he was doing.
babies are made.
That is so weird.
Yep.
Yeah, but you had good intentions though.
Come on.
That's
Oh my God.
fucked.
What is he thinking, bro?
He was found guilty, obviously, and fined $118.
100 and how much?
That's not that much.
18. That's it.
Only
$100.
118?
Yeah.
I mean,
There was an officer
Yeah,
in the
but-
park, so it didn't take very long for him to get arrested.
I'd be interested to know how much the guy who was texting Coldplay lyrics was fined.
I don't. No, he wasn't fined. And
Oh,
oh yeah, he had to.
I mean, they got the SWAT over there. There's no.
But they gave
way.
him pizza.
Yeah, they gave him pizza. It didn't say
You're
anything.
gonna give him
about
pizza, then fine him after?
I mean,
Maybe.
yeah.
I don't know how Florida be.
Florida B.
Well, Florida be different.
Mine's really hard to. I don't know. I don't really want.
Apparently, they specified that he used inappropriate language, and he started shouting how babies come out of women. That's about all the specifics I have.
How they come out of woman.
Okay. Florida man goes in a
Goes-
park and yells how babies are made.
Florida man arrested for yelling how babies are made at the top of a module or whatever he was at the top of.
I'll go. Florida man arrested in park for using sexual vocabulary.
Florida man arrested after telling playground children where babies come from.
Oh, that was worded perfectly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was perfect.
And then it says he climbed to the top of a piece of equipment where the children were playing and started shouting.
So he goes on the top of the freaking jungle gym and just
Oh,
yelling.
man. They charged him for disorderly conduct.
The best if he comes down by like that pole, he just slides all the way down and just starts walking.
My job's done.
I'm done. My job is
You're welcome.
done.
That's
Cost
crazy.
him only $130 to teach the kids.
Oh my God.
It's not bad.
That's nuts.
You can already like see the faces of like the parents just like
It's just like running
what
to their
the
kids.
fuck?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like when you're in a bus and something stupid happens, like we all have that like look like what the fuck, like what just happened.
It's true.
Oh man.
Right.
All right, last one or what?
Yeah, I got my last one, but it's a hard one to say. It happened again on my birthday.
Damn. Man.
It's just
3 for 3.
festivities out here.
This one
okay.
was in October, mine.
The only one that was on my birthday was like one that was too serious, like domestic
Yeah,
violence.
mine
So I
was a
like,
guy
Yeah,
goes
mine too.
Mine was a guy goes to McDonald's and tries to pay with a bag of weed.
Yeah, it's not that great.
It wasn't insane, but like that's when it was there.
All right. So this one can't go in first person.
Well, you could just explain it then.
All right. So let's say this is my neighbor. So he's a pretty kinky guy, and I mean he's really into having sex without consent with women.
Okay.
Oh yes, of
This
course.
is, yeah.
So, and
Rape.
yes,
Literally.
and
Thanks.
he
Vince.
has that sexual urge so bad often too. So the only thing that can take that urge away is going across people's backyards and just stealing their pool floats. And the other day I called the cops on him because this guy had over 1,200 different type of pool floats in his house. Stolen from.
How many pools are in
What?
Florida?
You're just yanked
It's a
them
hot
all.
place. I mean,
So
where
that's
would
what
he keep 1,200?
Deflates
Were
them,
they
I guess.
inflated?
Nah, I guess they were deflated.
he deflates them. It's like the big like flamingos just chilling in his house.
Damn,
So
Just picture him
Quagmire
having a
is
pool in his
freaky.
backyard and he keeps them all there.
Is that the end of the story?
That's the end. Well, you'll. Yeah, it's the end. You'll see when the title.
Well, I mean, does he do stuff with the pool floats? You said he was kinky.
No, you just,
No, okay.
just
All right.
keeps him in his house.
I remember there's a guy on My Strange Addictions, just like the guy who was making love with his car. He makes love with stuffed animals like that, and like just
Yeah,
like
that was the Florida man
yeah, I know.
with Olaf.
Might have been Olaf.
I'm gonna guess that it was alleged rapist steals pool floaties from local pools or something like this,
Local from
I think it's-
or
Uh,
from neighborhood.
from
I think
neighbors.
it's horny Florida man steals.
I don't think they'd use
Still-
horny.
I strongly doubt that.
No, I just wanted to throw it in there. It'd be funny. Steals a pool of floaties from local neighbors.
Okay. Florida man allegedly stole pool floats from homes to stop himself from raping other women.
What?
So
I
it was
really didn't
included.
think that it was like a "oh, I'll do this instead" kind of thing. I thought you just made that up.
No, that's what he told the police. It
It's
was
better than rape.
raping
Okay?
women or stealing pool floats. So.
Well,
I mean, he's got a point though.
good.
Won't complain.
He's got a good point.
Well, at least he's saving himself. Yeah,
Well, I don't know. He's
Less
still
of a
raped-
jail
he's
sentence,
still
I guess.
raped. He's still
less of a
raped
jail
women.
sentence.
He got a $3,000 fine for
Only,
stealing pool floats. What's pool floats?
Yeah.
but he's
Only
still
for the pool
raped.
float part.
He's still raped.
But I don't think
Well,
they caught him for the rape part.
No, I don't think he got him.
But he admit, did he not say it to the police?
He said, "No, I took the floats instead of raping. I didn't rape. We're good."
that we know of.
But it
He's-
says other women. So there was a
Oh,
woman.
okay.
There was other women.
He's
Oh,
probably
okay.
like a convict, and he's like out of jail, and he's like, "No, I
Yeah.
stopped raping. It's all good now."
I just
So
steal
I'll
pool
just steal
floats
the
instead.
floats.
That's pretty funny.
Matt, what's
Oh
the?
my God.
Why is the urge similar for him? Like, why does that cancel out? Just stealing pool floats.
Oh my god,
It's funny though.
that's insane.
That was a fun episode though, for sure.
Well, on beach day, he has no problem getting his floaties. So.
If he doesn't have a
And
pool, then I'm confused.
How many houses do you have to do to
To get 1,200?
1,200 pool
Bro,
floats?
that's a lot.
There's like maybe 2 to 3 per house, so
Yeah.
kind of 600 houses.
Well, I mean, maybe
Notice
people
at,
buy
like,
new
1,000?
pool. No, people buy more floaties once they get them stolen, probably.
Ooh.
So then he just goes back to those.
And they
places.
just-
So how long do you
leave them
think
out
he
in
was
the pool
working on
still.
this?
Probably a year. I would say around a good year. He's working on the collection.
It depends. If, for
It takes-
example, he spends his night like walking around the neighborhood,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
that's what I
jump in fish.
Goes and
envisioned.
takes like 4 or 5 a night.
well, he has
I
to
mean,
go
But
back.
imagine-
because if he has
imagine-
like 5, he has to
Imagine
go
just
back.
watching a guy run down the street with like a flamingo, a freaking frog just around his shoulder. He's just chucking them. He throws them onto his lawn and goes to the next house.
I mean, the first couple nights, you probably like whatever, like whatever. After like a month, it's just like okay.
You see him every
Oh.
single night.
I'll start talking to the police about it. And
You
be
see
like,
so it's like
Every night.
anonymously donating them to the local pool kind of thing. Like,
But what'd you think? What'd you think? Like, what did he just start off like? Yeah, it's a fun thing to do. Like, yeah, it helps
No,
me
it
from
prob- it-
not
yes.
raping women.
it
And
had
then-
to be like
He at one point he realizes like, yeah, this is getting out of hand. I've got 1,000 in my garage.
no. I think he accidentally like, for example, the wind blew like a balloon over and he was like, "Oh, I'll keep it." And then he was like, "Oh, you know, I need
rush
2
on
balloons
ice.
now."
Ooh, that rush.
So he went to get one more, and then he was like,
Adrenaline
"Okay,
rush.
yeah, no, this is my career now."
This is
Imagine
my-
when they catch him, they just walk in the garage and they're like, "Holy shit,
We got it.
there are so many floats here."
I'm requesting backup. We found them.
They go to the
Ladies and
neighbors and they're
gentlemen,
like,
we
"Is
got
this
him."
your float?"
At the same time, with like how many stuff that happens in Florida? What is like seeing?
Yeah, imagine
like
being
crazy.
a Florida police officer.
Oh yeah, that'd be weird.
Like one day you have some dude that had sex with a dolphin, and then the next day it's 12,000
Full of
floaties.
floats.
Yep. Or a guy with a meth donut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That's pretty whack.
Or you're
Well,
stopping
they're
the guy
never
from
bored.
teaching kids the birds and the bees.
Which story is your favorite?
Dude, I like the Olaf one, not gonna lie.
I think Coldplay just texting.
Coldplay was the most
violently,
random one. That was the
texting
most random
Coldplay
one.
lyrics.
For real.
Coldplay
Gotta
was the
be
most
the
random. Dude, the pizza though.
slapping.
Slap him. Slap,
Man,
slap,
I
slap.
had,
I
had
like
a-
the pancake one. I don't know why.
The pancake one?
It's
when they
so
just pulled up.
random for you.
I think
had
there's a
another
video
one
about
where
it.
Oh,
I had
with video
honorable
evidence?
You can look it up, yeah.
I'll look
I had
that
an
up.
honorable mention that I had seen
Oh, you have one?
of a Florida man who was arrested on a lawnmower for drinking hard lemonade. This is just the headline. I don't know anything about it.
No, but like, was he driving the lawnmower?
No
He
idea.
had to.
Okay, the first thing I imagined, like, you know the ones you push? I just imagine him with his legs crossed, drinking hard liquor, hard lemonade.
Has to be a driving lawnmower, and he's like actually driving it, but he's
Yeah.
drunk.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
it's, like,
guessing.
it's drinking and driving.
That's my guessing.
technically.
I had one
Yes.
which was like an honorable mention, which was 450-pound Florida man gets arrested for putting pot and coke in the folds of his fat with video.
The whiskey.
So I just want to see what that video looks like. To be
We're
honest.
not showing the video. We're not showing the video.
I mean,
No
if,
way.
if you're that
Demonetized.
Florida man, come on the podcast. I
If
want to
this
talk to
video
you.
if this video hits 300 likes, bro, we'll show the video. For real, bro. Fake sakes, that's funny.
I
Though.
had a 71-year-old Florida man tied a gun to a weather balloon to frame his own suicide.
Wait, he what?
Tied a gun to a weather balloon.
And how does that frame your suicide?
I have no idea. This is the headline. I have no
The balloon
Yeah.
did it.
The balloon did it. It wasn't me.
They're
I still
everywhere,
so
though.
he wanted his kids to get life insurance, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there. Now, how would you like track the balloon after it's gone? Like,
Did he like set it to shoot
Ah,
at a
maybe
certain
he
time?
shot
He had to
himself.
blow it.
maybe he shot himself, then
In the weather balloon?
with it tied to the balloon, and then when
Oh.
he died, it went up.
Yeah.
That has to be it. That has to be
But
it.
I don't think he died though. In the wording, it didn't seem like he actually died. It seemed like they caught him.
You
What
just
was
tried
the
to
word?
frame someone.
I don't know. I lost. No, I can cover it.
That's pretty funny.
I had one where there was some dude went to McDonald's and just threw a live alligator inside.
Those alligators hit different.
Do you
So
think he
many
went through the-
alligator stories?
Do you think he went through the drive-through?
Yeah, it
Or
was
just
through the drive-through, like the window. He just chucked it in there.
just tossed it in?
You don't take credit.
I'll pay with this alligator. And he just chucks it.
No, it's the same dude that tried to pay with his bag of weed.
Probably.
Y'all don't take this.
Did you take this?
Alright.
Did you take this?
Y'all take Bitcoin, but you don't take this. Jesus.
This is all I got in my pocket. So he's just.
Whoops,
What would be the worst thing to pay with? Like, I mean,
Cheese.
alligator.
Cheese.
I mean, they'd probably take the cheese for a recipe or something.
Depends
No, just
what-
like it's like
Yeah.
brie. I don't know. You just try and pay with brie. I don't know. That's the first thing that came to
fancy
my
ass
mind.
cheese.
What would be the worst thing?
Monopoly money.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Got no
I
value.
was going a different route. Like if you're an employee and you receive like pieces of like your human corpse, that'd be pretty fun.
Like a nose.
I was thinking roadkill.
A roadkill. is
Plus
pretty
it
bad.
stinks too, man. It's gross.
Just pulling a Van Gogh and giving his ear.
Just yeah.
Vinny,
Chucks it in the side, bro.
Chucks it. Ben, you want to hit the outro now?
Yeah. All right. So, if you guys, man, I'm tired now. I'm
Yeah, so am I, bro. It's late.
so kerfuffled.
Kerfuffle.
Oh
I
my
know
god.
the vocabulary is
Lose
coming out.
kerfuffled.
Is that not the word that Curry was hit with?
Yeah, I think so. No, someone else. I don't know.
Kerfuffle?
Anyway, if you guys like the podcast,
Like it?
like the videos,
Yeah, you gotta like the videos.
Yo, Ben is struggling through this
Ben
outro.
is struggling.
I was not prepared. I don't know why. Whew. If you don't, last time we hit a big like goal last time.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I don't want to go
Okay,
too low on this
30,000 likes and Vince paints me naked.
No, wait. We cannot.
You heard it here first, folks.
We cannot avoid the fact that Vince had 7 likes and he shaves his head.
I was
No,
gonna
but-
say.
7 more likes and I'll get dreadlocks.
Oh no, don't Papa Tyler Hero on me, bro.
And then
No,
I'll-
Vince, get like cornrows or something like that.
I'm not getting cornrows.
Why
Beanie
not?
Vince would be
That
forever
is
Vince.
not-
Why not? It's got to be like a likable. It's like a goal that we can reach. 300 was pretty much, but that was
Fine,
pretty
I'll
funny.
do cornrows.
He said 30,000, Dwayne. I don't know.
If we get 25 likes, I'll get cornrows. And
Ooh.
I'll take a picture, make a shirt out of it, and send it to Twain.
I like it.
And
I
Twain's
like
gonna
it.
cut. Twain's gonna
We
cut off
better
the
get
sleeves, and
25
he's gonna
likes.
work out with it on.
We'll release a video of just Twain working out in a
Bro,
shirt
25
with Vince
likes?
with cornrows.
Possible. All 25 of my accounts will like it.
No. I'll look at who likes
Great.
it.
That's enough of the like goal now.
Yeah, I think you're good.
So if you want to watch more of our videos, hit the little
I
bell
really
icon
don't
too,
want that.
and comment things that we should talk about. It could be literally anything, as we just went through all of Florida's crime history. So also follow us on Instagram. Make sure that you watch the little snippets that we release, and watch out for giveaways in the future.
Snippet every week. We're gonna be doing snippets every week from now on,
Yes, sir.
just to promote the video.
So
And we're working on getting it to other platforms.
Yes,
of
so
course.
one day, maybe after 100 subscribers.
Ooh,
That might be a
It's a
good
goal.
idea though.
it's a
Yeah,
good
that'd be a
goal.
pretty good goal. Because then we'd have a bunch.
So
All right.
That's it.
bye, guys.
Peace.